Welcome everyone back to another flashlight video. This day we're going to be reviewing or comparing the Catapult V6 by Thrunite to the Catapult Mini, also by Thrunite. To check out more details on the Catapult Mini, I just released a video showing the unboxing, the review, talking about all the specs, taking it outside doing beam shots. So if you want a more detailed review on this, check that out. The Catapult V6 I have featured in my mini thrower video, so check that out. But we will be comparing these two together. I thought it would be great to compare the Mini to the Catapult V6. This is the Catapult V6, the original one with the XHP 35 high LED. And the LED in the Mini is an OSRAM LED. Okay. The V6 is powered by a 26650 5000 milliamp hour lithium-ion rechargeable battery. The Mini is powered by an 18350 lithium-ion battery that's rechargeable, 1100 milliamp hours. Both of these do have USB recharging in the flashlight, which is great. However, the original V6 here has a micro USB connector, while the new Mini has a USB-C connector, so keep that in mind. Let's see, they're both IPX8 waterproof to 2 meters. They're both impact resistant, so 1.5 meters. So before we get out of the beam shots, let's talk about some their pros and cons. V6, it's going to be brighter with a max lumens of 1700 lumens on turbo, while the Mini has 680 lumens on turbo. But with that said, I will say it is a very impressive 680 lumens for such a small flashlight. So you'll see that in the beam shot comparison later on. You're obviously going to get farther throw out of the V6 just because of the deep reflector, and obviously the LED does impact that. 750 meters of throw with the Catapult V6 original one, and 598 meters of throw with the Mini, which is not bad for the size it is, obviously. Let's see, what else? You're obviously going to get longer run times with the Catapult V6 because of the larger battery. So that's definitely a pro for the V6. It is pocketable. Now, it's large, but not nearly as large as some flashlights. So for most guys, I think you can fit this probably in your pocket okay. Ladies, you can fit this in a fairly, medium size or larger purse, obviously. And of course, a backpack or rucksack or whatever. So portability, it's not terrible. Now let's talk about the pros of the Mini. As you can see, it's obviously a lot smaller, obviously much more easy to pocket in your pocket or in your purse for you ladies or what have you. Definitely impressive throw for its size. If you've seen the last video I did on the unboxing review of this, check that out. We will also be doing the beam shots as I said here, so you'll be able to see that later on here. Easily pocketable, USB-C rechargeable. Now for the cons, obviously the V6 is a bit bigger than the Mini, so that could be a con. It's micro USB rechargeable compared to USB-C. That could definitely be seen as a con. I don't really see it that way. I know USB-C is preferred nowadays, but I have a lot of flashlights that are micro USB. And so having a flashlight, so many flashlights are micro USB. I have a lot of micro USB cables, so that makes it easy. The con on the Mini, I would say, just off the top of my head, is basically the shorter run times because of the smaller battery. But most likely, you're not going to be using this for long durations. I mean, you could if you have to, but let's go over the specs differences between these two lights. So on your screen, I'm going to have the specs displayed for you. I'm going to go through them here just so you know. Okay, both these flashlights do have Firefly, and they're both at a half a lumen. The V6 runtime is 41 days. The Mini is 4.4 days in Firefly. Okay, low, 22 lumens on the V6, 21 lumens on the Mini, 62 hours of runtime on low on the V6, 12 hours on the Mini, but pretty cool that the lumens is pretty close to each other. Medium, 180 lumens with 9 hours of runtime on the V6. Medium for the Mini is 96 lumens and 4 hours of runtime. High, 950 lumens on the V6 with 165 minutes of runtime, and 235 lumens on the Mini with 80 minutes of runtime. Turbo on the V6, 1700 lumens, 680 lumens on the Mini, Runtime for turbo, 150 minutes on the V6, 70 minutes on the Mini. Strobe. The strobe does drop down, 1200 lumens on the V6 from the 1700 lumens of turbo it's capable of for a runtime 180 minutes. Strobe is kept at the same on the Mini as the turbo, 680 lumens for a 30-minute runtime. Another advantage that the Mini has over the V6 is they also have, the Mini has beacon and SOS, while the original V6 does not have those two extra special modes. So that is the main differences on the V6, the original V6 and the new Mini. And just, you can see the size wise here. So very nice. This flashlight's amazing. I think this is gonna be great to carry in your pocket as an everyday carry. And I really like that you can throw on this. So anyway, that's basically it on the comparison. Both these flashlights are fantastic. And you see my Mini throwdown, you'll see that I really have been impressed with the original Thrunite Catapult V6 here. And I'm equally as impressed with this new Catapult Mini. But anyway, let's take these outside, guys. Let's compare them beam to beam in the night. And I know that's what you guys are most waiting for. So let's compare these two catapults to each other, and let's head outside. Okay, everyone, we're outside here in the dark. I have the Thrunite Catapult V6 in my left hand, and I have the Catapult Mini in my right hand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in turbo. It's Florida, it's August, and the mosquitoes are eating me alive, and I'm out in the woods. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Catapult V6, since it's the oldest, in turbo. Good shot, probably a quarter mile down the road there. See the trees. And now I'm going to turn on the Catapult Mini. You can see it's got a definite hot spot there. Not going to have as much light output as the V6 because it's 1700 lumens. Well, there's a Catapult Mini in quite a distance shot there. Going down the road, it goes down there quite a ways. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. You can see how it's hitting down there, the trees, further down this road here. It's just a dirt road out in the woods. So, yeah, pretty impressive there. Let's turn the Catapult V6 back on, turbo. Of course, the V6, this has a lot more power, 1700 lumens, but I mean, this Mini, for the size light it has, and as far as this thing puts out a heck of a beam, and you can see quite a ways up the street here. Very, very awesome. We're gonna walk a ways down the road and come back with the Mini. Okay, so that's the Mini Catapult Mini there. Quite impressive. It shoots down there so far, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it's amazing how far this thing shines out there. So anyway, sorry, it's not the best video in the world, but just to give you an idea, it's really impressive in person. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it is really impressive in person. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thank you to Thrunite to send me the Catapult Mini, and look forward to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have more videos coming out soon for you guys. Thank you.